How's everyone doing today? Josh here again. Well, if you watched my last video and you've seen how many trees are down, for you folks that guessed it, you guessed right. Back here I'm going to do some kind of bushcraft survival shelter out here in the snow. I got a ton of resources here, spruce boughs and down trees, so I'm going to kind of dive into here to figure out where I'm going to do this. It's got to be safe too, got to be careful. There's still a lot of trees not completely tipped over, and don't want to have to deal with widowmakers either. So, all right, I found an area in the middle here that doesn't look like there's any widowmakers, and it's kind of secluded from any wind, so it might be a good spot to build a little bushcraft camp tonight. Lots of spruce boughs, some dead twigs in there. It's going to be hard finding dead wood because there's so much green stuff blown over. But yeah, let's get in there and see what we can do. Home sweet home. Alright, so the plan for tonight is I'm going to put my bedding area right down here. This tree is going to act as a ridge pole. It's secured over here by this tree stump, so it's resting here. It's also resting over here on that uprooted tree. And then I'm going to put myself in there a little bit, make a little roof, put a fire out front, and I got tons of green spruce boughs. And the wind's going to get blocked by all this as well. There's tons of debris everywhere. So basically I'm going to sleep right here under this. I'll try to make some kind of roof that'll go across all these down trees. But I got a lot of tree root here. I got a back area already here, stop the wind from coming through. There's the root of the tree over here too, so no wind. And all back there is already down, so this would be a nice little area to have a fire, keep the wind out. I'll probably have my fire right here, and that's pretty close to the bed. This here is basically just to keep the spruce boughs from falling through, and it gives it a nice base. It's just for one night or so. I mean, you could spend a few days back here with this. This is going to be just great. So the roof's just about done. Took about just under an hour to get this all sorted out. Now, mind you, this is not rainproof, waterproof. It will catch a bunch of snow if there's a snowstorm. We only have some flurries today, so I'm not too worried about the snow, but if it does start to snow tonight, it'll all gather up on this, just like the trees around, and it'll keep me dry. But if it rains, that's no good. So as you can see back here, I have a bit of a gap, but there's quite a bit of debris. There shouldn't be a lot of wind coming through here, but this is perfect for rabbits. They love this kind of small stuff, and the rabbits are in here voracious, so I'm going to take a tree, jam it in here so I don't get attacked from the back end tonight, because that's kind of making me worry a little bit. So I'm going to take care of that by jamming a tree in here. There, so this should keep any wind and voracious rabbits out of here. I do have a sleep mat with me. This is really just to help protect me from the cold ground, cooling down my mat. If I was in a real survival situation, this would be okay. I'd probably thicken it up more, but I'm getting older. I need a mattress, so I do have the convenience of that. But this will definitely help, so it's not really a waste of time. It's a little early to have supper, but I'm going to get the fire going. I'm a little bit cold. It's about -10 today, and then it's going to be like maybe -15 tonight. That's Celsius. And yeah, I got enough wood around here and these dead sticks from the tree over here just to burn until dark. And then the plan is once night comes, all of that wood I'm just going to feed in from the left and the right, and that should go for quite a while. Okay, so I got the water boiling here, and I'm going to start supper, I think. It's getting late enough. Tonight's going to be a simple one. I got some roast beef that's already cooked that I had in the freezer. And then we got this honey garlic stuff, and we're just going to throw the beef in there. That's a cup and a half. And 2 cups. So break up the beef, throw it in. Almost done. Simple but tasty. Oh yeah. Wasn't sure about the garlic and the beef, but it's actually really good. Oh, and it's hot by the fire. Alright, dish is pretty straightforward. Just run your spoon in the snow and run the spruce boughs on it. Same thing with the pot. Let's get right in there and cleans the soot off the bottom, and the snow does. And the snow and the spruce boughs scrape out the residue of the food that was in the pot. So basically this is what I'm going to do to feed the fire most of the night. I got a solid log back here, and then I'm just feeding 4 other logs in, and I'll just keep doing that. I might have to throw a few sticks in there, but I already got my water boiled. I'll probably have a hot cocoa later. Yeah, pretty much set for the night. Time for a little hot cocoa. You see it's pretty cold out, but here by the fire, even in there, like there's I was just laying down for a little bit, turning over, and the radiating heat off the fire into there is really nice. The spruce boughs are all dry and they're warm enough, and I could just probably sleep here all night as long as the fire is going. And I could probably bring it in a little closer, but like I said, I do have a mattress and a sleeping bag, so we're going to dig that out in a little bit here and crawl into bed. This here's the Cabela's sleep mat, our value of 4.4, I think. And the sleep bag out here, it's canvas. It's the Cabela's Mountain Trapper -18. It's going down to minus like 15 tonight, so this should be good. At least we'll find out. And where it's canvas, it should take a spark okay. At least maybe we'll find out. So the plan right now, I'm going to boil that up, and then it's going in here. It's empty, and that's going in the sleeping bag. Keep it nice and warm. This one I still got a little bit of water in it, but I'll save that till morning. I'll just dump it back in there. Leave that on loose for a little bit. So these are wool socks. And then under my pants I have these merino wool pants. I got a merino wool top as well. I got a Cabela's, the full set. It's great for moisture wicking. It's my hot water bottle. It's still a little too hot. And when that cools down a little more, I'll put it in the sleeping bag. It's not sure if it'll, might be too hot yet. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Put it in one of those socks. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, that's cozy. All right. I will see you guys in the morning. Peace. Whew. Well, good morning. It's like 6:15. It is dark out and it's cold, but I'm gonna get up and get this fire going really quick. So last night I was able to, when I was getting up to pee, keep this going, but looks like it might be out now. Oh, some coals. There we go. But yeah, the sleeping bag was nice and warm, and the water bottle is always the trick, man. That's like, I always forget how good that is until I do it. But yeah, it's pretty cold this morning. It snowed a little bit, and yeah, I got a little bit here on the bottom of my sleeping bag, but that was it. But yeah, you can feel the heat off that fire already. It's gonna make myself a little coffee and pack up and head out. It didn't completely freeze sitting by the fire. Yeah, it's a nice trip. It's pretty warm. A couple times the sleeping bag moved off a little bit, the air came down in, but that was a little chilly. That'll wake you up. But yeah, it was a good night. It's about -10. So it didn't get down to -15 or anything like that. So it's kind of a nice temperature, -10. It's not too cold. Eventually we'll get down to maybe into the -20s. But this is a weird winter. So not really sure if that's going to happen this year. Alright, well I'm all packed up and ready to go. It's not quite daylight yet, but as I get going it'll brighten up. And I can follow my tracks out so I can't really get lost, right? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.